Godzilla X Kong gets a new director. Who is it? Yes, we got the story the other day that Adam Wingard was not returning. So we've got Grant Sputore coming in. He did the Hilary Swank movie, I Am Mother. That can't be his only claim to fame. You're handing him a project that you want to have bring home a $500 million return. He better have a good resume, right? Let's go over to and take a look. Grant Spitore. He's done 3 projects. In fact, he's done only one movie, guys. He's only done one movie, and you're going to give this guy a tentpole franchise movie. What are you doing? Seriously, I don't understand this. But James, they gave Gareth Edwards the movie, and he only done, yeah, but he had done, his resume was a little bit more. This this gives me a little bit of a pause. This is like one of those things that reeks of like, well, he's an up and coming director. The thing with Godzilla X Kong and the whole franchise together is that Adam Wingard found a nice balance, a nice mix of the humor and the monsters working together to mitigate our uh, well, the stuff we didn't like about the human stories from that from that universe, right? He balanced it out fairly well, and I actually really like Godzilla X Kong. Uh, he still had to put in the human stuff in there, and you could tell like, oh, the humans. They've got like a mother daughter bond and stuff like that, and she's got to say goodbye. But like that was so minimal. It's the most of it was like God, King Kong trying to find others like him, right? And then the big throwdown at the end. It was cool. I dug it. And you're going to hand it over to a guy that's only done one other film. One. So I don't know if you guys are with me on this when I say I'm a little bit hesitant. I'm just not seeing it. But if he can get that mix, it's all about that mix of if and if he can't, then it's going to go straight down to uh the crapper. It's going to be like this because this franchise was already dancing that line of going off the rails. That's what I mean by that's how good Adam Wingard was dancing that tightrope line, right? Um, but we had Godzilla minus one last year. That was awesome. Godzilla X Kong, like in the last 6 months, yeah, we've had 2 really good Godzilla movies, but of different flavors. I just don't want to go back to the cheesiness, right? And I don't want to go back to the Millie Bobby Brown human-esque storylines. Keep it more to the monsters. We don't need to hear about somebody having a family issues being caught between them, big monsters fighting with each other. We don't need to hear that anymore. Because you know what? Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes proved that you can have a movie with just the monsters or the creatures themselves. You could do that and still have it fly, still have it work. Because I like all the aspects of Godzilla X Kong where it was just him going through the Hollow Earth looking for people and finding the other apes, and then of course having his first battle with Scar King and stuff like that. That all that worked out great for me. So we'll have to see. Grant Spatore. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that name. I'm just I wish we had more. Like he hasn't really done that much. How did you land this job? It's like hiring the guy, like if you just started at McDonald's, you're working the fryer. Oh, by the way, tomorrow we want you to start opening up the store, and now you got to manage everybody's schedules. You're taking over the big show. What? Does that make sense? Grant, does it? Kudos for getting the job, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe I'm being a little over dramatic, but it's because we've been burned before, haven't we? As fans, we've been burned before, and that's my hesitation. TMNT Ronin live action. TMNT The Last Ronin, sorry, The Last Ronin. Writer wants original April O'Neil to star in the R-rated adaptation.